stores and dangerous buildings. News 5 has shown you how when a property owner wants to walk away from a building, there's little the Cleveland Housing Court can do about it.
News 5's Kevin Barry asked what needs to happen to make the housing system work better, and he found the fixes can start small.
The condemned sign on this home on Dearborn Avenue means it's almost no longer an eyesore for the neighbors, but legal experts tell me it wouldn't take all that much to make the companies that own houses like this one more accountable. While most of the homes along Dearborn Avenue are kept up pretty well,
when it rains, it's got to be filling up that upstairs with the rain.
Fred Cherney says there's a big exception right across the street from his home of nearly 70 years. It's 7118 Dearborn Avenue.
Before they boarded up, there was whole bunch of people come here. There'll be sometimes 10, 15 people in here.
Clean police, anybody in there?
Police reports show the neighbors have called police worried about drug activity and the people who come and go. The problem is this property is owned by a corporation called Dantino Enterprises, who hasn't answered any of the Cleveland Housing Court's notices about code violations.
It's kind of a cat and mouse game.
Cleveland Marshall School of Law adjunct professor Zach Germanick says when a corporation owns land, cities can hold the corporation accountable, but not the people who formed it. In this case, Dantino Enterprises owns 2 other buildings that are also condemned, meaning even if the corporation did answer the housing court, there's likely no money to pay any fines.
The best place to be as a defendant is to be uncollectible. And that's really the situation that we're facing right now.
Records also suggest the people who formed Dantino Enterprises live out of state. Zach says one big step in the right direction would be for cities to make sure corporations that own property have a person who lives nearby to fix code violations and share responsibility when a home looks like this.
And who's a living, breathing person. Because remember, LLC, really, when it comes down to it, is a piece of paper.
Back on Dearborn, that piece of paper isn't able to make the view from Fred's front porch any nicer or keep away the people who Fred says come through at all hours of the night.
I don't want them to come knocking on my door.
Those documents stapled to the front of the home mean that it's in danger of being demolished, but the most recent city's list of properties that will be demolished soon doesn't have this property on it. In Cleveland, I'm Kevin Barry, News 5.